In the last episode, we met our fellow SMP members and we built our starter house. We got into our first battle and had our first Pokemon stolen. And in this episode, well, we have a lot of tech problems. Replay mod corrupting files, audio tracks not being recorded, and a whole lot more. I shall not be deterred. We add on to our base area, add on to the community area, and train our team so we don't get got again. Let's get after it. If you want a server preloaded with the same content that you see here, plus some more, check out the Cobblemon Rivals public server. They have some cool features that I'm looking forward to trying, like raids and Cobblemon hunts. The SMP server is also synced with the public server, so I can pop on over to the public server anytime I like. Who knows? Maybe you'll see me around. Details for downloading the Cobblemon Rivals mod pack on Modrinth are down below. And when you're ready, join me on play.cobblemonrivals.com. Put the GameCube head out here, like where the living room would be. Gray concrete or something. Oh, yeah, that would be really good. Or I could just, you know what? We need to kill Sihon so I can get his player head. Never mind. Forget my murder plan. As you can see behind me, I have done some work and I had all of this recorded for a nice time lapse for you, but the replay files got corrupted, so you don't get a time lapse of this. But instead, I am going to go ahead and show you what we have been working on here. I made myself a nice little battle arena that you can see here. We can see it's pretty simple. We got the red side, blue side of the battle arena. We got some stands, and then I just did some terraforming around the side. We had some azalea bushes that we grew up. We got a little birdie hanging out there, a little starly just hanging out. Got a nest under there probably. Over here we have some of the red tumblestones. Some red terracotta, some orange sand, and some granite. While over here we have some calcite, some diorite, some quartz, and some birch. Black stone to mark out the areas, and then same thing over here. We are still working on getting some of the different blue colorations that we can get to try to texture this up a little bit. And then you can see the ground around here is scarred a little bit from all the different battles around the main Pokemon area. We can also see that I went ahead and decorated. Oh, we do have a Poliwag hanging out here. That's cool. We also put a wall around the entrance to our little mine area here. And then, yeah, this just runs all the way down and around. So I got something for you. I saw that you were indebted, and this won't exactly get you. It won't get you there, but I saw your brush and I appreciate you for giving me the brush. Thank you so much. Here. we still throwing hands. Yeah, go ahead. Do lightning. Right on top of your flammable wood. Tell your god to strike me. And I still can't quite get over, you know, some of the stuff that is missing from particularly this Pokemon battlefield here, the Poke Arena. I don't know. Somebody leave me a good name for what I should call this space in the comments below. And I just can't seem to get the blue sky tumblestone out of my head. I lay in my bed thinking about it. The blue blocks that I needed for my arena and stories of a time long ago. A time when mankind feared Pokemon. When Pokemon truly chose you as their partner. A time when Pokeballs were made, not from technology, but from nature. It is said that the Pokeballs were made from tumblestones. Mysterious stones that had special properties to tap into the very essence of Pokemon and make them feel at home. These stones are said to have been lost to the sands of time. But sometimes, the past can be uncovered. I set out on my ancient adventure, my only clue being sightings of strange monuments and ruins in the desert. Perhaps these could hold the stones I seek. I spent what felt like months traversing the many sands that this land contains, searching, hoping that the stories were true. I found the monuments lost to time and began to uncover them. Fossils of ancient Pokemon only told of in old ghost stories and the defenders of that ancient knowledge. I dug and dug until I could dig no more. I gave up and returned to my simple home, no tumblestones to be found. Hope came to me in the form of an adventurer, Jiba, telling me of another desert that could perhaps hold my treasure. Yes. Get rid of. Yes. Never thought I'd be so happy about a rock. This ought to go well. As you can see behind me, I have successfully farmed up that blue sky tumblestone. Mostly, I just wanted the blue sky tumblestone. However, it is also very important for a professor to have an understanding of the past and, you know, study history or whatever. And that's what I'm telling myself. But yeah, I just really like how the blue sky tumblestone blocks looked. And, you know, I'm kind of interested in maybe using them in Pokeballs to get like the jet balls and stuff. I'm not sure that they provide any actual benefit in Cobblemon, but they're going to look cool. I am on my way to go meet up with Atomic and Jiba. We have some business to conduct unexpectedly, but I think it'll be beneficial for everybody involved that we go ahead and meet up with them now. Hello, gentle people. All right, but first things first, Jiba, I believe we have some business to conduct. Here you go, free and clear of charge except for the diamond. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate doing business. Anytime you need lapis, you just let me know. We can do more deals. But Atomic, I have more business for you. You are in search of Gimme Ghoul coins, correct? Am I understanding this correctly? Go ahead and read that. Read that. Look at all of that. I'm performing Gimme Ghoul or Golden Go's signature move. That or an IOU, your choice. All right, let me double check, make sure this is all up to snuff. All the T's are dotted, and so the I's. But here's the rest of what that deal gets you. Also, how do you have a Tome of Undying already? Your boy's sitting over here with a fun tool that apparently I didn't see. Jeez. Evolving. Pleasure doing business with you. Enjoy Radio Tower. So I decided I wanted to build a D&D style tavern. I started by flattening the land to give myself a nice canvas on which to build. Utilizing various forms of tuff, stone, and cobblestone, I built the walls of the first floor. Stereotypically, taverns are a community gathering place where adventurers get their first jobs and rumors are heard. Moving on to the second floor, I use stripped oak logs to add some depth to the build. I also use lighter andesite and stone as the walls for the second floor. Also, as a Pokemon professor, it will be good for me to have a place to overhear the goings-on of the server. The roof is a mixture of blackstone and deep slate variations. The tavern will also be a good place for folks to post any requests for help that they need on the server. Inside, we see a pretty simple decoration pattern of stairs as chairs and fences and carpets as tables. Bookshelves and barrels give the vibe of a true tavern. There are a room upstairs with beds for folks to use as they need. Books and quills are provided for people to post their jobs on the job board. The scenic walkway outside looks very good at night, and overall this is one of my favorite builds I've ever done. And now it is time for this episode's Memory Codex. More Pokemon have moved in as the community has grown. So many Pokemon mingling in with us as we live our lives. My team and I feel at ease even as we battle the new Pokemon to own our skills and build our strength. Snorlax wandered in rummaging for food and we became fast friends. When he isn't fast asleep and in the way. Pidgeot continues to be a very close friend and a practical workhorse. Work bird for my team. Adding some glamour and mystery to the team, Rapidash also has utilitarian purposes. Definitely a workhorse this time. Tugtug grew out of his adorable starting form all the way into Feraligatr. They are a fierce swimmer and not to be underestimated. Our baby Axew has metamorphosized into Fracture and finally into the imposing Haxorus. Baby no more, but a fearsome being with a soft side that only I get to see. And a new member of our team, Lilligant, that evolved from the many Petala letter in the area. Short in stature, but don't let them hear you say that. It can turn its elegant dancing into fierce attacks. Perhaps the perfect counter for the team that had beat us before. We named them Tiny Dancer. This team, I think, can manage to protect me should anyone try to surprise me with a battle again. Part of me wishes to go find someone and test my mettle. But that wouldn't be very neighborly of me now, would it? And thanks for watching this week's episode. I'm glad we could get this all taken care of. I have some bigger plans. I have started a checklist. Hey, where are you going? Okay, bye. But I am starting a checklist so that way we hopefully avoid some of the tech issues. I hope I was able to recover with them. Remember, if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. But go ahead and let me know what you think everybody actually said in the comments below. Or we're still looking for names for a lot of these Pokemon. So go ahead and drop those, and I'll go ahead and make sure we try to get the appropriate name put on for everybody. But until next time, keep it classy.